The Sultanate of Oman celebrates its 54th glorious National Day with milestone accomplishments in different areas. The citizens of Oman and various state institutions have rendered an indispensable contribution to the continuous achievements in the path of comprehensive development. During the renewed renaissance of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, who has outlined a wise and sound vision that leads to progress and prosperity in all fields. His Majesty's directives to all state institutions to continue improving the missions entrusted to them and develop appropriate conditions to upgrade performance at all levels have contributed positively over the past 5 years to achieving success in various targets of Oman Vision 2040. The government of His Majesty the Sultan has managed to improve the state's economic and financial performance, reduce debt and increase the gross domestic product, as the state's public revenue at the end of August 2024 amounted to 8.106 billion Omani Riyals, up by 183 million Omani Riyals compared to 7.923 billion Omani Riyals registered over the same period in 2023. The state's general budget until August 2024 achieved a surplus of about 447 million Omani Riyals, while the public debt portfolio declined by the end of June 2024 to 14.4 billion Omani Riyals compared to 20.8 billion Omani Riyals in 2021. The Sultanate of Oman succeeded in reducing the ratio of public debt to GDP from 62.3% in 2021 to 35% mid-2024 and achieved a budget surplus for consecutive years, recording 2.7% and 2.2% in 2022 and 2023 respectively. This has led to a remarkable improvement in the credit rating of the Sultanate of Oman by credit rating agencies, as Standard & Poor's raised its second credit rating for the Sultanate of Oman to BBB- from BB+, with a stable outlook. Further, Moody's revised its outlook for the Sultanate of Oman from a stable to a positive, confirming the credit rating at Ba1. These ratings affirm that the Sultanate of Oman is a safe environment for investments, as it returned to the rating category after a decline of nearly 7 years. Meanwhile, the volume of foreign direct investments (FDI) in the Sultanate of Oman until the end of the fourth quarter of 2023 amounted to 25.05 billion Omani Riyals, an increase of 21.6% compared to the same period in 2022, which amounted to 20.59 billion Omani Riyals. In government investments, the Oman Investment Authority (OIA) is exerting sincere efforts to make the Sultanate of Oman an attractive investment destination and achieve sustainable economic development. The authority's assets increased to 19.2 billion Omani Riyals compared to about 17.9 billion Omani Riyals at the end of 2022. It contributed to achieving profits exceeding 1.7 billion Omani Riyals and supported the state's general budget with an amount of 800 million Omani Riyals, and also repaid 300 million Omani Riyals of loans from its subsidiaries before their due date in 2023. One of the most important strategic projects that was inaugurated at the beginning of this year, 2024, is the Duqm Refinery and Petrochemical Industries project in the Special Economic Zone at Duqm CZ. The refinery is the largest joint investment project between the Sultanate of Oman and the State of Kuwait, integrated between the Omani OQ Group and Kuwait Petroleum International Company, with a capital exceeding 3.5 billion Omani Riyals. The Sultanate of Oman also launched this year, 2024, the social protection system by unifying and merging pension funds and restructuring the schemes to better serve the society in terms of benefits according to global standards. On the domestic front, His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq continues his royal Meet the People tours to engage with citizens all over the Sultanate of Oman and listen to their visions and proposals about measures to promote the development of their respective governorates and upgrade economic and service projects. Sultan Haytham City project represents the first smart and sustainable project as an integrated city with an area of 14,800,000 square meters. It includes about 20,000 housing units distributed over 19 integrated neighborhoods with various facilities and services. In the higher education sector, Sultan Qaboos University SQU achieved remarkable progress in the latest World University rankings to obtain the 362nd place, advancing 92 places from its previous classification. The Sultanate of Oman also attaches great importance to the education sector as it is a tool for development and progress. The number of students in public and private schools during the current academic year has exceeded 1 million male and female students. This year, 2024, also witnessed the opening of 16 new schools in several governorates. Construction of 15 school buildings has also begun, and tenders have been floated for 20 new schools. In the tourism sector, the Sultanate of Oman has achieved remarkable results in recent years as the number of tourists increased by 36.7% to nearly 4 million tourists in 2023 compared to the year 2022. The number of visitors coming to the Sultanate of Oman by the end of the first half of 2024 amounted to about 2 million, an increase of 3.2%. Meanwhile, the number of hotel establishments stands at 895, including 34,378 hotel rooms. As for the health sector in the country, remarkable developments are witnessed to meet the aspirations of Oman Vision 2040. This progress is reflected in the health infrastructure and the improvement in the quality of services provided to citizens and residents. Currently, 9 hospitals are being built, with more than 1,660 beds, and 5 other referral hospitals are being expanded to keep pace with the requirements of primary health care to provide basic health services. 15 primary healthcare institutions are currently being constructed, replaced, and even expanded, in addition to establishing 9 kidney dialysis units. The Medical City Hospital for Military and Security Services Muscat, which was inaugurated by His Majesty the Sultan this month, represents an addition to the efforts of the Sultanate of Oman to provide medical services and healthcare. The Sultanate of Oman, under the wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the architect of its renewed renaissance, continues its march towards a promising and bright future to achieve further progress and growth, as well as fulfilling aspirations of everyone in this dear homeland.